Man, that's how y'all going out with this. He cheated? Really? He cheated. Yo! Yes, the gloves were inspected and accepted by the board of athletic or whatever. Stop it. People are wasting their breath with nonsense. You're wasting your breath. Let's move on to bigger and better things. Now you got people out there saying that Leo Santa Cruz was too small for Tank. How is a guy that's 5'7", 5'8", and close to the 5'8" is too small for a guy that's 5'5", 5'5 and a half? Please explain that to me. Please explain that to me. If anything, you could argue Leo Santa Cruz was too big for the weight class he was in. Now you could argue that. Leo Santa Cruz got the frame to go up 140, 147, maybe even 154 at 5'8". Maybe. I mean, me personally, I don't like junior middleweights that short. Not especially today. You got too many guys roaming around near 6 feet. You know, unless you got a style for fighting taller guys, you fighting at 154 might be a problem. But like I said, that dude is not. He is not smaller than Tank Davis, man. Tank Davis might be fatter than him, especially when they walking around. You might be able to say that. But stop, man, with the BS, man. Let's move on to something else. Now, we have discussions of fights being made. You have, you still got guys that have to showcase themselves this, before the year ends, before all of these fights could really be official. But you have Bob Arum saying that they want Ryan Garcia. That's who they want. They want Ryan. Then you hear Floyd Mayweather come out and he say, you know what, we don't want the Teofimo Lopez fight right away. Now Bob Arum did say he'll take the Tank Davis fight. But now Floyd come back and say, you know what, we don't really want that fight right now. We'll wait. We'll take that fight after our next fight. Now, he never said who he was referring to, but it's obvious. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia been put it out there. They're fighting each other next. That's what they want. If Ryan Garcia get past Luke Campbell, they're fighting next. Now you would say, well, why would Tank not want to fight Teofimo Lopez next? I mean, he's the one with all the belts. Well, see, you got to understand, people are jockeying for position, for supremacy, for top dog at 135. So how can you do it? Now, Teofimo Lopez has all the belts, so clearly he's the top dog, tippity tip top dog of 135. How can you level the playing field if you claiming you the A side? Because believe it or not, man, all these dudes really feel, and even Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, all of these guys believe that they're the A side if they meet up. Now, to me, the only one that really don't have an argument is Devin Haney. But that could change really, really quick. Now, this is how Tank Davis changed his fortune as far as being the A side. Because Teofimo Lopez, you can say, well, hold up, Teofimo took it from him. If he did have it out of those guys, he took it from him. Well, maybe, maybe not. See, you got to understand, Teofimo does have 3 belts, 4 belts, depending on what you want to argue about that franchise title. Well, Tank has a belt in 2 different divisions. That's something you don't see The same way you don't see Undisputed or Unified. Just, he's not unified. Well, not in the division, but he's carrying multiple titles in 2 different divisions. So that kind of levels that whole I'm the man thing out. Well, yeah, your Undisputed is sort of shaky, number one, because I got a belt in the same division. And the whole Undisputed thing is still shaky because of the franchise thing with Devin. So it's questions that got to be answered. Belts that got to be collected. People that got to get beat up or knocked out, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, it seems like both of them are favoring Ryan Garcia over the other. Why is that? Like I said, it's jockeying for position. If Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, the winner of that fight will be the most popular guy at 135. And possibly in the pound for pound stratosphere, which Tank Davis might have just entered anyway. But you got to move somebody out to get somebody in, so we'll see how that plays out. But at the end of the day, if the winner of like, let's say Ryan Garcia beats Tank Davis, what all momentum Tank built up, everything Tank collected, far as fan base, people believing in him and all of that slides over to Ryan. That builds him up. So that kind of that'll sort of push him. Like, really and truly, Ryan Garcia probably more popular, than Teofimo Lopez anyway. And that's his big chip. He doesn't have a belt right just yet, but that's his chip. And I think he'll be the WBC interim champ if he wins this. So he'll have like a little baby title or what. I mean, that's Floyd Mayweather was right. Like he said, Ryan Garcia will be fighting for a belt in November. And that's how it's going to be when he fight Luke Campbell. But it seems like Ryan Garcia is playing a big part. They're favoring the fight Ryan, whether it's Teofimo or Tank Davis, over each other. And like I said, it's jockeying for position. It's jockeying for position. When the winner of that Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight, and that's if Ryan gets past Luke Campbell, the winner of that fight feels like, or should feel like, at the very least, they can make it a 50-50 fight. And I'm not talking what you think far as who will win. I'm talking far as on paper, contractually, a 50-50 fight at worst. That's the lowest you go give me is 50-50, because I've beaten other so-called superstars. Now Teofimo can say Loma, but he'll be able to say, well, I beat Leo Santa Cruz and Ryan Garcia, or in Ryan's case, Tank Davis. So Teofimo next fight, that's why he want Ryan. If he gets Ryan, he'll be able to tell Tank, look, man, look, I beat Lomachenko, I beat Crome, and I beat Ryan Garcia. What have you done? You see what I'm saying? So it's about jockeying for position. Now, the question is, will Teofimo Lopez be down there long enough to fight Tank Davis? That's a big question, because he's already talking about moving up to 140 right now. Now, actually, if he was to move up to 140 right now, as we speak, he would only have a limited amount of resources to work with. Bob Arum already put it out there. He has he said a Pedraza fight, and I forget the other two guys lined up. Those are it's 3 guys he could fight. But it seems if he want to go up and possibly fight somebody that's a little more stiffer competition, he could fight Mario Barrio. Now, he seemed to be pretty dangerous. Now, whether Teofimo Lopez can beat him or not, but I'd like to see that fight. I would like to see that fight. I get the edge to Teofimo, but he's not getting he won't get the winner of the Ramirez Taylor fight because they won't be fighting no time soon. So, and even if he does get the winner of that fight, he will have to get them after they face their mandatory. Matter of fact, from what I understand, he has a mandatory. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's supposed to be sort of tough. So who knows how it's going to play out. But it seems like Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are going to be fighting each other. And that might leave Teofimo out in the loop. So maybe we'll get him in Devin. That's what I'm hoping. Or then again, maybe Devin and Gary Russell. But see, now Gary Russell, he pulling further away from that. Saying, now I don't want Devin, I want Tank again. So if I was Gary Russell, man, look, go to 130. Go to 130, call out Lomachenko, call out Burchett, call out Herring, and Warrington, guys like that, man. But like right now, you looking crazy, man. Go make a fight either in your division or 130. But at 135 right now, unless you go fight Fortuna, like you said, it ain't really no smoke for you here right now. Really, you out of luck. Then won't your Devin Haney thing didn't work out. It ain't really much else up here for you. And that's pretty much all I got this here about some boxing. Fight Doctor, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit me up in that comment section and let me know, hey, do you feel like Tank being a 2-division title holder, champion, etc., does that level the playing field with him and Teofimo Lopez? Or does he need that Ryan Garcia fight to balance things out? I think when you throw on 2 divisions and a Ryan Garcia win, if he beats King Ryan, yeah, I think they'll level things out with Teofimo Lopez as far as who's the A side going into that fight. Because I'm telling you, that's going to be a problem when it comes to who's going to fight who. These guys are going to want to be top dogs. They're going to want to be the A side. Ryan, matter of fact, let me throw that in there right quick. Ryan Garcia even said that after I beat Tank, it's on. Because he feels like, especially after he beat Tank Davis, that's the key to him being the A side of every other fight he goes into. That's pretty much all I got. This is here Bustin' Boxes on Fight Doctor. I am out.
He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3.